Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Bane and Williams are your wingmen. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. And for the Thunder, they've got Bamba, and it's Mitchell in at the small forward position. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Mitchell's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Thunder.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that one's good. Morant.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Here's Man. We saw him with 10 points last game. Taken away by Williams. And here comes the break. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Man. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Mitchell outside. Onto the bounce pass. Here's Man, guarded by Bane. Man can't hit. Stolen by Bamba. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And the defense of Jared Jackson's game, it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, you can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad set of games early on, but it's important. It's just a start of your season. It is a long season. So if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 games, that is nothing over the course of a season.
Second free throw, no good. Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
To the wing right side. Mitchell outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Shot from 12. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. Second, the Grizzlies.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Guarded by Morant. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Morant's got 7 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here come your Thunder Girls. Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise. Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder Girls dance team.
Guarded by Morant. Back to Bamba. Mitchell outside. Over Williams. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Clark. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Here's Morant. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Thunder trailing by 12. Passes it to Mann. Mitchell outside. Pakusevsky the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Williams from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Memphis? The pass to Mann. Here's Pakusevsky. Guarded by Morant. Morant with some nice D.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Bain kicks to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The drive by Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. The kick out to Williams. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
He can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Now Mitchell. After the missed three from Desmond Bain. Morant against Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Some changes for Memphis. Conjar comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And timeout called. Mark Daigneault has had enough.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Baisley's checked in for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Mitchell. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 13. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Baisley. The Thunder with another miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams against Dort. Pass to Mann. Launches a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 16. Williams looking around. It's Dort on the wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Williams. Fires for three. Count that one for Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And here's Jones. We saw him with 10 points last game. Shoots from 12. Jackson has the open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Williams. For three, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jackson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Holmgren. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Scooped up. Here's Clark. That's tipped.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's Mann. Passes it to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Williams looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Concho. Clark outside. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dort passes to Williams. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And Jones has it in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Mann. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Conchar. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clark left side. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. Conchar can't get it to go. The Thunder shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Dort passes to Holmgren. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Holmgren with it. Outside, Dort. Williams for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder is in.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Guarded by Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You know, Greg, you played on some pretty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside, Bane. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Bane. Shoots over Dort. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Dort. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Morant outside. Memphis moving it around. Bane against Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And it's Memphis with another.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Mitchell. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Pokusevski. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
It's rebounded by Memphis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Down low. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Covered by Bamba. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. Grizzlies have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. And he makes the first but misses the second. Thunder have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Passes to Mitchell. The pass to Dort. Mitchell outside. Can they get it? The Thunder with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Morant missing. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Dort. To the middle. Jackson against Bamba. Here's Dort. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And yes, it's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The shot's good.
Desmond Bane.
Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now, here's Dort. Not a lot of room. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Dort against Bane. Now, here's Morant for three. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Dort passes to Bamba. Unloads from 13. That one doesn't go. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Morant outside. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Dishes to Bamba. Guarded by Morant. The three. Bamba inside. Guarded by Jackson.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there. They're able to draw that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Mo Bamba. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
And Bamba drops them both. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Conchar, the pass to Williams. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Williams. Morant with some nice D. Pass to Jones. Six on the shot clock. High post shot. Again, Memphis.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Williams against Morant. Pass to Dort. Shoots the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Holmgren still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Bamba. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Jones. Morant outside. And the pass to Conchar. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Clock at 2. Clark for 3. Cans it from downtown. Clark's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams passes to Mann. And here is Dort. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Williams. Now here's Jones. Outside Williams. Jones, the pass to Tillman.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A stupendous finish in traffic. Tillman's got his first points of the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Back to Williams. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
1:29 left to play here in the half. Conchar can't get it to go. Outside, Dort. With the drive, and he jams it with authority.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Over Williams. Conchar, good. Conchar's got his first points of the night. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 30 seconds left now here in the second. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Clark nails both of them. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies out in front. Ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Party time. Here.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Mitchell, and it's Bamba in at the center position. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with. Oklahoma City shooting only 21% from the field so far. Passes it to Mitchell. Mark against Bamba. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's the pass to Bain. Clark inside. He's against Bamba. Count that bucket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Pokusevski. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Ring shot on the way, and that's good. Number 2. Mitchell's got 10 points. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Nice step back to get it off.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Pokusevski. Guarded by Morant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The 10-footer. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Pokusevski. Here's Mitchell. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
The first free throw is good.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Both good from the line that time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bamba. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. And again, Memphis no good. Mitchell against Williams. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now the pass to Bain. Clark inside. Covered by Bamba, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
It goes on Mohamed Bamba. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Brandon Clark taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clark. Baisley's checked in for the Thunder. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Mitchell outside. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Morant kicks to Williams. Pass to Bain. Over Mitchell. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. And slam dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Baisley. Guarded by Morant. Mitchell passes to Baisley. There's the dish to Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Morant finds Williams. Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain looking around. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Shooting 1.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Grizzlies. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Now, here's Holmgren. No points in the game yet for him. Just his first attempt. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Bane, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Morant outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mitchell outside. Pass to man. Lets it go. Here's Holmgren. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Clark left side. Back to Morant. Feeds it to Clark. Outside, Bane.
Thunder foul. Mitchell.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Conchar comes in for Williams. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside, Dort passes it to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. And Mitchell drops them both. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Fade away. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The pass to Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dort's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. trying to get something going. Thunder with the rebound. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams against Jones. Williams passes to Mitchell. No good from outside. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Bane. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Tillman. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort kicks to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Jones looking for an opening. Tillman passes to Concho. Here's Tillman. Kicks it out to Jones. And the 3-ball is good. He has 6.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from a 3-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Outside, Dort. Mitchell outside. Beasley passes to Williams. Good work defensively by Jones. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 1:32 left to play in the third. Can't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Right side, Dort. Offensive rebound. Count that one.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Pass to Tillman. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Driving in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Here's Tillman. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Memphis, Xavier Tillman. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Okashevsky's checked in for Beasley. And Memphis also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Bane. And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. just 5 to shoot. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Dort's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. It's tipped. Jang dishes to Williams. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Here's Miller after Memphis gets the three, and the shot goes down.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Miller, shooting one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Passes it to Bailey. There's the three. Rebound by Jang. And the Thunder with the possession here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Trey Mann, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Chandler at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Now, here is Miller. Jang finds Williams. Here's Mann. And here's Miller outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Williams against Chandler. A steal. Here's Mann. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Robinson-Earl, the pass to Miller. 5 to shoot. Here's Jang, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Jang, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And Zhang drops them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The pass to Bailey. Poked loose. Clock at 6. Here's Miller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Miller. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Mann. The Grizzlies making the shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Chandler scanning the floor. Shoots. Good as the jump shot falls. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Zhang. Here's Robinson-Earl. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 9.
Five on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That one's not going to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The jump hook. That misses off the backboard.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
True on the 14-footer.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Chandler with the ball. Williams picks him up. Chandler, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
And that one falls for Williams. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Robinson-Earl. Outside Williams. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
And so here's Memphis. After Oklahoma City gets the three. And stolen by Jang. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, James. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. And Jang drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Outside Williams. Morant scanning the floor. Left side Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. Count it.
Nothing the D can do there. Jackson Jr. just staying focused despite their best efforts.
Kicks it to Jang. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams against Mitchell. Here's Jang. A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. They get it again. Here's Jackson. Clark trying to get open.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Passes to Jang. Guarded by Morant. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Thunder making the shot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Morant's got 28 points for the game. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Bamba. He kicks it to Jang. Guarded by Morant. Tries it from the top of the key, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Williams. Payne for three, and he's good on the three ball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And Zhang kicks to Mitchell. Zhang the bounce pass. Guarded by Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one's on Morant.
Clearly a foul.
Is in the penalty. At the line for your Oklahoma City, number 9, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than them.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Pass to Dort. Pass to Bamba. And the layup is good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Passes it to Williams. And here's Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
Right, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's Payne, the Thunder making the shot. Morant outside. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And so here is Oklahoma City, following the basket by Ja Morant. And the rejection by Clark. Outside, Payne. Now the pass to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Jackson Jr.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. And
here is Dort. Here's Zhang. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.